Facebook, please permit us to use our music today for this broadcast. Thank you, Facebook. Please join. Thank you for those that are already joined. Those that have joined already, we thank you. We appreciate you. All our followers, we thank you. We appreciate you. Encourage others to come and join. Because this is Onyayara one day. When you come to Onyayara one day, you get the true version of everything that you are seeking for. Onyayara one day Ọfọdụ ka ndị Igbo ji aga. Udo dịrị n'ụmụnne m. Udo dịrị n'ụmụnne m. Thank you, my dear, for joining. Please share. Make it go viral and let others join too. I na-ekwute na ọchụ nwa ọkụkọ nwa ada ma nwa ọkụkọ wee nwewe ọsọ. Ụmụnne m, ka anyị were ihe n'ebe a. Anyị ga-akọntinu na-emecha. Anyị mechaa ya ebidokwa egwu. Ka anyị were egwu a n'ebe a. Maka na ọ dị mkpa na anyị ga-ama gwa ndị ụwa na ọchụ nwa ọkụkọ nwa ada. Onye chụga onye na-enweghị ihe merie, ọ ga-ada ọbụ. Ome mere nwanne ya ga-akpọ n'ogu ọ n'ọfọ ọhịa anyị nụrụ. Thank you, my brother. Thank you for this beautiful number music that we have used today to open up our program, to open up our broadcast for today. My people, I thank you. I welcome you all. I welcome you to Onyayela Nwanne Media. Onyayela Nwanne, that means that we do not leave any of our family members behind. We move along with our family members. We carry everybody along. Unless anyone who do not want to follow. If you do not want to follow, we try to pull you and you want to remain where you are, then we leave you behind and then we move on. But as long as you are willing to join, as long as you're willing to fight for your right, as long as you are willing to hear the truth and abide by the truth, that's where we come in. And we encourage you and we make sure that we move along with you. We pull you along as we go. My brothers and sisters, our friends and well-wishers, freedom fighters all over the world, my Igbo brethren, my Biafran people, I thank you today. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and good night to some of you, wherever you are. Today is August 4, 2023. Today is Eke Market Day in Igbo land. And we say, me Eke ketera ihama kepura anyị nke ọjọọ. Ma ndị a niile batara ka ha gbuo ụmụ Igbo nọ n'ala Igbo ugbu a, Eke ga-ekegbuchicha ha, ala Igbo ga-akpa isi ha, ala Biafra ga-akpa isi ha, onweghị ka ga-eji ụkwụ ya na-apụ n'ala Igbo. Onye ọbụla bịara n'ala Igbo bi igbu ụmụ Igbo n'obodo anyị, n'ala anyị, n'ụlọ anyị, ala Igbo ga-akpa isi onye ahụ. Ọ gaghị eji ụkwụ ya ala, ọ ga-akpa ya akpa ma ndị nwe ma ndị onwe. Ya wụrụkwanụ nwa afọ Igbo amụ amụ ga-eje chịa ndị omekome, chịa ndị iro, chi ebe ọzọ bụrụ ngwa ya bata, cha gị ga-abịa igbu ụmụ Igbo. Isi gị ga-aba n'ime, ezinụlọ gị ga-akwụkwọ. Igbo egerekwe nga ogere. Ise, ise, ise. My people, I thank you. Today we have to go straight to the point. Today we have to go straight to the point because there are a lot of things flying over here and there. And a lot of things are happening. And we do not have to be all over and get everything. But the important ones, we must bring them to the light. The important ones, we must bring them to the light and let our people know what is happening. First of all, today's topic. It says the vultures are gathering. Are you one of them? The vultures, we know them. They are these kind of birds, the big ones that feed themselves and feast on, the dead people. And we know that sometime last year and the year before, we have the Ezudele. One of the governors in Imo State was made the Ezudele, the king of the vultures, and that was Hope Uzodinma. I did not make the music, but the music portrayed him as the Ezudele, which means the king of the vultures, the man that feeds on the carcass of his own people, the remains of his own people. He slaughtered them. He made them rotten. He decayed them. And then he go and feast on them. That's the meaning of Ezudele, the king of the vultures. So today we say that the vultures are gathering. They are gathering again. We know they already have the king of vultures in Igbo land. But now we say that a lot of them are gathering. And then we want to know, are you one of them? I hope you are not. Because anybody that is against the progress of the Igbo land, anybody that is against the progress of the Biafran people, anybody that wants the Biafrans to remain as slaves under the people that we are better than, that person is a vulture. And we do not have to be, sugarcoating ways or biting our tongues when we call a spade, because a spade is supposed to be a spade. So, and then you look where we say, my Biafran people, please help me to ask Senator IFEANYI Oba, if he informed our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that the flight jet, we know that the flight jet belongs to him, that the flight jet used to return him from Kenya to Nigeria belonged to IFEANYI Oba. Because today we have this video record that is maybe a publication from IFEANYI Oba and His Royal Highness Chukwuemeka Eri, the Akajofo of Igbo land. And then both of them had a joint press conference or joint press publication, because there were no people there, that have to ask them questions. So they just made a video clip telling the public that they visited our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, at the DSS dungeon. They call it DSS facility. They went there to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told them to tell the Igbo people to stop agitation for freedom, to stop agitation for his release, to please go back home and sleep and let him be where he is, that he loves staying in the dungeon. This is the message we are receiving. Because when you listen to the message that came from IFEANYI Oba, you will hear him. It shows that our leader and our brother, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, loved being in the dungeon. He did not want anybody to ask for his release. He did not want to come out because that place is cushioned. That place have all the best air condition in the world. It's a castle. The dungeon becomes a castle for our leader. And we say no. IFEANYI Oba, we say no. If that place is a castle, the dungeon, the DSS facility, if it is a castle, if it is a place for people to go and chill down, if it's a place for somebody like a leader that his people are trying to get in touch with, if that place is that beautiful, that nice, IFEANYI UBAH, please go inside. Tell the Nigerian government to replace you with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Bring him out and stay there, because you, IFEANYI UBAH, you are useless to us. IFEANYI UBAH, you are useless to the Igbo people. You are useless to the Biafran people. We do not need you outside. We want you to go and stay in the dungeon. And please bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out. That's what we are talking about. And if you think that you cannot stay in that place for at least 1 week, do not come out here and talk nonsense, because we do not believe you. And when you go to the dungeon to talk to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you know, and we know, and the whole world know, that the flight jet that was sent to Kenya to bring and rendition Mazi Nnamdi Kanu back to Nigeria belonged to you. You brought that flight jet. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not brought home just like sitting there. He was blindfolded, his hands were tied, his legs were tied. He was injected a substance that, according to the news we got, for 8 full hours and more, he did not wake up, and people were not even sure if he was alive or if he would die from there. That's the kind of rendition your flight jet, IFEANYI UBAH, the jet that you sent to Kenya to bring our leader, our brother, the Ohamadi Kendibo, back to Nigeria. You wanted him dead. You were even surprised that he survived. And you are coming out here to give us what? Cock and bull story. IFEANYI UBAH, you are not ashamed of yourself. You are a vulture. You cannot eat on any of the Biafran people's carcass anymore, because we know you. And you are one of the Hanese Igbo clamoring to go and go to Finland and get also Simon Ekpa and put him where you put Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And you are here. What do you take us for? IFEANYI UBAH, what do you take the Igbos for? What do you take the Biafran people for? What do you take the present youth, this our generation? What do you take us for? You think that you are a fast runner? You think that you're a fox? No. IFEANYI UBAH, IFEANYI UBAH, IFEANYI UBAH, how many times did I call you? Do not go close to our leader again, because you are an enemy. You serve as an enemy outside, not even within, because we already know you as an enemy. You are an enemy outside, not even the enemy within. The enemy within are the ones that we do not know already, that they are our enemies. Just like the Eze, His Royal Highness, that made that joint broadcast with you. His Royal Highness, we do not know him as an enemy, at least not yet. But if he continue to wiggle his way and prove himself as an enemy within, then we will know. But for now, he has not called us criminal. I'll have to listen to that again and see if he called us criminal. Because if he called us criminal, then we automatically classify him where the criminals are, because we know that all those political heads in Biafra land, all those political heads in Igbo land, they are all criminals. And they are the ones calling us criminals. So before we go any further, my people, I want us to listen to IFEANYI UBAH and his message. And as I'm talking about IFEANYI UBAH, we have to see what IFEANYI UBAH is doing. And then we have to also, we say, Senator IFEANYI UBAH, why did you visit our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the DSS detention to mock him? IFEANYI UBAH, did you go there to mock our leader? We want to know, because we know you as an enemy. This is Korokoro enemy, because it's your jet that went to kidnap our leader and brought him forcefully, incapacitated him with drugs and whatever you had to bring him back to Nigeria. And you people were dancing. We saw you, IFEANYI UBAH, Dave Umahi, Willow Obiano. We saw Okezi Pazu. We saw Ihedioha. All of you were dancing. We saw your clip. We saw when you were dancing that you have captured him, that you have brought him home. And why are you going to visit him in the DSS facility? You want to go there to mock him, to look at his face. When you went there, IFEANYI UBAH, did you summon the courage to at least tell him the truth? Did you tell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the truth that you brought the jet that went to Kenya and brought him forcefully back to Nigeria? Did you tell him that? Or you went there to tell him to say that, oh, those criminals, gangs, they are doing this, they are doing that, they are preventing the market from selling, they are preventing the pharmacies from doing something. But you did not tell him that you are the one. IFEANYI UBAH, you did not tell our leader that you are the one that put him in the dungeon where he belongs, you think, from you. Because the day you people were dancing, you say he belonged there. That's what you people were saying, that you have got him and you have put him there. Did you tell him that you are the one that brought that flight jet, that brought him home and put him in the dungeon, the DSS dungeon in Nigeria? If you did not tell him that, and you are bringing this stupid message, you are a useless man. At least you should be, courageous. Be truthful to yourself and tell Mazi face to face and say, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, do you know what? I am the one that renditioned you with my flight jet. I sent the kidnappers. When you say that, then we hear what he has to respond. And we want you to record it when you are telling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that you brought the flight jet that brought him home under incapacitation, with his hands tied, with his legs tied, with his eyes blindfolded, with injection of chemical inside his body, and you rendition him back home. If you tell him that, and then he give you this kind of message you are telling us, then we can know what we say. But if not, IFEANYI UBAH, stay away from our leader. I'm going to play the clip that IFEANYI UBAH brought home and they publicized that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said.
Senator Dr. Patrick IFEANYI UBAH, and I represent in the Nnamdi Senatorial District, Abuja, the National Assembly in Abuja. That was the 3rd of August 2023. When the ozi Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sikanzie ndị Igbo na ọnọdụ nke mụ na efulu taa na headquarters ndị DSS na Abuja. ozi Nnamdi Kanu ziri ozichara mmụọ ka anyị si apụta ka anyị nọ n'ime ebe mụ na enwelu mitin na-apụta na rum nke na-eso efu na igwe bịakwalụ na mitin. O wee bụrụ na mụ na oziziri si ka mụ na igwe nọkọsị ọnụ wee zie onye ọbụla ozi nke ejicha wee jekwa na nke onye ndu lọya ya wee jekwa wee karịa agba ọnụ. Ife nji wee sị ife o ji sị m zie ozi ya bụ ka ndị na-anụrụ m okwu ọ ndị mma na mụnwa ya esokwa tinye ọnụ n'ife a na-ekwu ka ịgwa ndị Igbo niile nọ na-ekwu na sit at home a na-eme on Monday nọ na-emebisi ife maka ndị Igbo, nọ na-emebisi ana Igbo, na nọ na-ekwu si jere afịa mbọsị Mọnde niile. Ozi a bụ ozi oziri. Ife ndị ọzọ mụ na-ekwulu bụ ife ọ sị ka nyere aka ịfụ na-emerụ maka ọnọdụ ndị Igbo na ọnọdụ ka o si wee bụ n'ebe afọ bụ ife ozi m ka ya ejezi ebe ndị ọzọ si wee zi, kama na ife wu okwu nke anyị kwuru ụnọsi onye ọbụla tinye n'ekpere na ọ ga-adị mma na ndị Igbo ga-adị mma, na ọ chọrọ ife ga-eme n'ala Igbo mebisia ife a na-eme n'ala Igbo, ka afịa ala Igbo zụba, ka udo dị n'ala Igbo, ndị ekperima pụọ n'ala Igbo. Maka ndị ekperima ọ sị nọ ndị ekperima ji ọnọdụ ya wee were afọ ya wee na-ezu ori, wee na-atọ ntọ, wee na-ana ndị mmadụ ife n'afọ anyanwa. Onye ọnamalụ na otu aka ojido njọ na ya dị mma, and na ga-enwe audit of everything. Ma ndị na-eme propaganda, ndị na-akọ ma nke ha ma ma nke ha amaghọ, ọsịsị bụ onye ọbụla. Ọ gwara mụnwa bụ Sinetọ IFEANYI ụba taa na ọnọdụ DSS, onye haziri ọnọdụ ahụ ụmụnne haziri ọnọdụ gwa m na ọ chọrọ ka ọ fụ m wee gafe ya. So fụcha ya wee fụ ezi aka ji ọfọ Igbo, wee fụkwa lọya ya bụ ji ọfọ. So otu akọ ha m n'ọnụ ka m gwa ndị Igbo mma hapụzi ezi aka ji ọfọ onwe ife onwelu ka o kwuo. Daalụsa. Thank you.
Igbo Igbo ekene mụ kene bụ distinguished senator driver.
Ezi aka ji ọfọ Igbo.
Data bụ nnukwu ụbọchị. Onye na-ekwu nne bụ His Majesty Eze Chukwuemeka Eze, eze aka ji ọfọ Igbo niile on a throne iri. Is the ancestral father of the Igbos, Obugadi in Babylon. Ekenele mo Chineke mere ka tata dị etu osu adị. Na tata bụ ụbọchị ịtọ n'ọnwa Ọgọst 2023. Ozi bụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-achọ ka ọ bụ m ma bịawa Abuja. Oje na State Headquarter na Abuja. Nji wee mee ka ọ gaa anya ka ugwu anyị onye ọ na-anya ọfụma. Aka m olu tọn m. Amara m onye na-ebe a bụ distinguished senator Chief Ụba. Ka o ruzie oge m, Nnamdi Kanu, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, distinguished.
I was trying to play it segment by segment, but the way I put it there is not allowing me to play it segment by segment. But I have it here too in my handset. So, and I don't want to put back that one because it will put me all the way back to IFEANYI and then drag me that long. So I will play it with my handset because I wanted to talk about IFEANYI first before we go to Eze, His Royal Highness. So we had IFEANYI
Afamobo Senator Dr. Patrick IFEANYI UBAH, and representing the Nnamdi Senatorial District. Now,
we had Senator IFEANYI UBAH talking. Number one, I wanted to ask you people, did you monitor his body language? He could not even look up to the camera. He was looking like this, you know. He couldn't even look up to the camera. He was facing every other places but to the camera. It shows that IFEANYI UBAH was lying. IFEANYI UBAH, if you went to see our leader and you know that as it stands today, that Biafran people are saying that we have not seen a glimpse of our brother, we have not seen a glimpse of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and we want to see him. We want to make sure that he is there. That when you people go to tell us that you saw him, or you saw him, or you saw him, and you are there discussing with him, you should take a picture with him, because every time you go there, when you went there before and when other people go there, they take a picture with him. You should go because you are a senator. The day Soludo went, he took a picture. So why didn't you take a picture? And then you are telling us all these cock and bull stories. Did you tell Onyendu, if at all you went there, did you tell him that the flight jet that went and kidnapped him from Kenya belonged to you? If you did not tell him that, what did you tell Onyendu to make him to start telling us to forfeit the seat at home? You did not tell us what you discussed with Onyendu, the information you fed Onyendu that made him to say, tell them to stop the seat at home. You did not do it. Did you record his voice to tell us that this is what Onyendu, our leader, said? If you did not do that, IFEANYI UBAH, but you may come here and make concocted stories to tell us, IFEANYI UBAH, I will let the whole world know exactly how Onyendu, even before you kidnapped our leader, I will let the whole world know how our leader viewed you as a human being. This happened months or a year plus before he was even kidnapped. I want the world to hear Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu talk about IFEANYI UBAH. IFEANYI UBAH came out here and said that Onyendu told him that we should stop the sit at home. And he also tells us that Onyendu said the Ekperima, Ndi Ekperima people. IFEANYI UBAH, you are the Ekperima. You know that. You are the Ekperima. And we have to listen to our leader describe you. IFEANYI UBAH, our leader will describe you to the whole world in his own words. This is what we are talking about. When you go there, bring us his voice. We know his voice. Anywhere we hear our leader and our brother talk, we know who he is. We know how he sounds. We know how he, his body language. Whether we see him or we don't see him, we know how he behaves. His appearance and his countenance when he's making important broadcasts. I'll let the whole world listen how Onyendu described IFEANYI UBAH, Senator IFEANYI UBAH.
On the ground. That was the man that when this whole thing started, he was the one that was seen distributing 20,000 naira each to some hooligans. Very, very sad indeed. Those people that later on decided to occupy the road leading from Onitsha to Owerri, that necessitated or warranted the order that I gave during one of our emergency broadcasts that they should clear from the roads, which they did. If you know this man, IFEANYI, who is from Nnamdi, you go and warn him. All those stupid politics and games they play, we don't play it. We are IPOB. We don't play all those. They can play that nonsensical games with the hotelier. Not with us. Because we are very, very serious. If you have been duped with the name of IPOB, there is a man called IFEANYI, they said he's from Nnewi. As soon as this whole thing started, he went about lying to the presidency of the zoo that he talks to me every day. I have never in my life spoken to IFEANYI before. I have not. He kept using the name of IPOB to extort money, very comfortable individuals in and around Nnewi during this period. He has been going around duping people, obtaining money from them with falsehood, because he claimed that he would defend their properties for them and prevent our angry young people from attacking them. And he told Asorok that we speak on a daily basis, that he is in control of what is happening on the ground. That was the man that when this whole thing started, he was the one that was seen distributing 20,000 naira each to some hooligans. Very, very sad indeed. Those people that later on decided to occupy the road leading from Onitsha to Owerri, that necessitated or warranted the order that I gave during one of our emergency broadcasts that they should clear from the roads, which they did. If you know this man, IFEANYI, who is from Nnamdi, you go and warn him. All those stupid politics and games they play, we don't play it. We are IPOB. We don't play all those. They can play that nonsensical games with the hotelier. Not with us. Because
did you people hear our leader? You heard him describe IFEANYI, a criminal IFEANYI, the one that goes about duping people's money using IPOB name, the one that goes about claiming that he speaks with our leader and our brother Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He has done it before when Onyendu was out, so you can believe him that time that he was speaking with him. What about now that he is inside? He can also concoct anything and come and tell the public, you speak with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He said I should tell you people to stop the sit-at-home because the sit-at-home is causing trouble. IFEANYI, look into the camera and talk to the people. You are a man that commands a crowd when you go for your campaign. When you do things you do, you're always there jumping up and down, speaking boldly. If you know that you are delivering a truthful message, why do you look cowardish? Why? Your body language, your countenance, your eye contact, everything fake. We don't believe you. You have heard our leader, because you want to go and stop our angry youth from, defending our land in our homeland. IFEANYI UBAH, gbara ọgwụ gị nwụọ. Gbara ọgwụ gị nwụọ, IFEANYI UBAH. Now we come to His Royal Highness Eze Chukwuemeka Eri, Eze Akajiofo Igbo niile. I greet you, Sir Eze Akajiofo Igbo niile. Kama m na-agwa gị ka ị burukwa n'uche na Akajiofo n'ala Igbo anaghị atụ asị. Akajiofo n'ala Igbo anaghị atụ asị. His Royal Highness Akajiofo Igbo niile, ekene m gị ma amụ nwada Rosemary Williams, amụ nwafọ Igbo, wada Igbo, ada Biafra. Eze anyị Akajiofo, anyị agụnyebeghị n'otu ndị omekome nọ n'ime anyị. Anyị ka na-akwanyere gị ugwu na asọpụrụ gị, maka na gị nwa bụ Akajiofo Igbo niile. Ma anyị ma na onye ọbụla ji ọfọ ga-ejide ogu, jide eziokwu. Maka na asị ngwere gbaghara ukwu osisi, aka akpara ya. N'ala Igbo, anyị na-akwanyere ndị eze anyị ugwu. Mana ihe na-eme ugbu a n'ala Igbo emeela anyị amazikwa eze nke wu eze ndị Igbo, na eze nke ndị Yoruba, eze nke ndị Hausa, na eze nke ndị Fulani. Mmiri na mmanụ anaghị agba nsụgwa. Ọsọkwa gị shie ya n'ọkụ, otu ọsọkwa gị shipaa ya, mmanụ ga-ese n'elu, mmiri anọrọ n'ala. Mmiri na mmanụ anaghị agba nsụgwa. Ka ọbụla nwere ọrụ ọ na-arụ. Ọrụ ọbụla ha na-arụ nụrụ na ha. Abịakwasị gị iho na ọchịchị anaghị enwe mmekọ. Ha na-arụ ọrụ pụrụ iche. Iho na-arụ ọrụ nke ya, ọchịchị na-arụ ọrụ nke ya. Ma ha abụọ anaghị anọkọ ọnụ. Iho bata, ọchịchị apụọ. Ọchịchị bata, iho apụọ. Your Royal Highness, they call His Royal Highness. But come name address now. You are your Royal Highness Eze Chukwuemeka Eri. Ihe m na-agwa gị, iji ọfọ Igbo niile, Obi Eri webe nọ jide ọfọ Igbo niile. Ọrịa ọfọ Yoruba ịkpa, ọrịa ọfọ Hausa ịkpa, ọrịa ọfọ Fulani ịkpa. Ihe ịkpawu ọfọ Igbo, onye kpọ ọfọ Igbo ga-ekpugide ndị Igbo, onye kpọ ọfọ Igbo ga-ekpugide ndị Igbo. Ị gaghị akpara ọfọ Igbo ga-eje ekpugidebe ndị Yoruba, ndị Hausa na ndị Fulani na-akpọpụ ime Igbo si ka abịagbuo ha n'aka. Ịma ihe nọ na ya. Chita agama n'ihu ya wuru ma ịtụgharị ụkwụ egwu, anyị ga-agbaghara gị maka na ọ dị ka ndị omekome achọla iduhie gị. Ihe iwu traditional ruler oji ọfọ Igbo, ị kwesịrị ịbịa gị chịpụ ọjị n'isi ụtụtụ ma ọ n'ehihie ma ọ bụla unu na-eji emie asị ndị ji ọfọ, gaa wa ọjị, gaa gọọ ya, gaa gọzie ụmụ Igbo, gaa gọzie ọgụ ụmụ Igbo na-alụ nnọọ anyị ji azọta obodo anyị, ga-ekpugide anyị. Ị gaghị ekwe ka ndị politicians bịa meghorie gị anya. Ọnọdụ ọdụ ka ije n'ime obodo niile, ndị nze na ọzọ, ndị eze na ndị igwe, ha so na ndị mebiri obodo anyị taa. N'oge nna nna anyị ha, n'oge ndị ike gara aga, igwe anaghị ebi mba, eze anaghị ebi mba, nze na ọzọ na-anụ n'obodo. Ma ka ị bịara taa were eze autonomous community nye communities, maka echiri eze taa chihoya ala Abuja jee biri, ka echiri eze taa chihoya ala Lagos jee biri, ka echiri eze taa chihoya na ịga diaspora na ịga ebe na chi Igbo. Onye nri na ndị nọ n'Igbo enweghị ndị aka siri ike ga-anọ n'ala Igbo chịkọta Igbo. Asị na ndị eze na ndị ọzọ na ndị igwe anyị nọ n'ala Igbo dịka ha kwesịrị ịnọ, ha gara ime ama ihe ọjọọ batamara n'ala, si n'oge gbachie chụchie ndị ọjọọ. Mana ele ha anyị hụrụ taa ka e werele ego faa n'ihu ya azụ ife ajụna gbara pụọ. Ego ọfọ ma ọfọju akpa, ma ihe niile ha na-afọ na afọju na akpa ha epuo chaka n'okpuru, ha na-afọ ya akpụshi. His Royal Highness Eze Chukwuemeka Eri, eze aka ji ọfọ Igbo niile, ije gị na nwa amadi a akpọrọ Ifeanyi Ụba pụara, ọkwa ịhụra gị ugwu, o buturu gị. O nwere ndị anyị na-ele anya, anyị si yes, anyị na-ele ha anya, anyị eburu n'obi that na anyị nwere mmadụ. Ma ndị anyị bu n'obi na anyị nwere mmadụ bịa meme onwe ha uru anyị anaghị ala ikie. Biko nna ikwu, ha akpọmago eshi ọzọ apụ akwara. Ma ịhụ na sit at home, anyị aga akwụsị ya. Gị chọọ ka akwụsị ya, iwe aka ji ọfọ n'ala Igbo niile, jee gwa ndị na-achị Naijiria chimwekpe ịga gị nwa gị nwoke Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, chimwekpe gị ya ka ịkpọrọ ya yọ, na gị kpọrọ ya yọ n'ụlọ na sit at home ga-akwụsị. Ma ga akpọpụ ahụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu apụ ayakwuru ọzọ shagi bịara bịa ime ụmụ Igbo adres, ma ọ fọkwarị na gị ga-eme ụmụ Biafra niile adres. Maka ime ya ọzọ mrakwa na aka anyị na-akwọ ha akwọ, aka anyị na-akwọ ha akwọ dị redi iri osikapa. Ọya m sị ka ngwa gị, ma gị site mara that na ndị wọrịrị ga-awọrị, ga-akwanye n'onwe gị ugwu. Nọ na-akpọ anyị si anyị kwụsị ihe anyị mege. Kechi ejidere Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, ele nga ị ga-adọrọ. Ma ndị ahụ na-eje eme plan na-abịa akpọ n'otu na shinu jeje bịa gwamachi na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu kwuru. All of them are enemy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, enemy of ala Igbo, enemy of Ala Biafra. Let them know that we need our independence. We need our freedom. We need our brother Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is our leader, to be released. And we need our brothers and sisters, thousands of them unjustly incarcerated, put in the facilities without anybody knowing where they are. We need all of them to come out. Biafra is bigger than one person. Nobody can use our brother and our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, as a bait to enslave the whole of Biafran people. It will never be done. This is the time for us to free our people, and with God on our side, we will restore Biafra glory. Our brother and our leader will be released. Unu na-agba ira niile unu na-agba. Na-agba anu gbalebe na gbalebe. Wenu ira ndị na-agba. Jegwanu ndị na-achị Nigeria. Shimwe release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's the only way the sit at home will stop. Moto benanya yado na ya now. Ekene m gị, Eze Chukwuemeka Eri, aka Jọfọ Igbo niile, ndalụsa. My people, I think we have come to the end of today's program. Anybody, the vultures that are gathering, count yourself. Are you one of them? We have seen a lot of them, all the Igbo leaders, like those governors. They know themselves. We call them here every day. And the new ones that have put their Uncle Pussycat inside. And the ones that are still clamoring. And we have seen this Senator Eleha IFEANYI, onye were the plane, the jet that went to Kenya to kidnap our leader. Kechie ya anya, kechie ya ọnụ, kechie ya ụkwụ, kechie ya aka, were ọgwụ gbaa ya n'ahụ, megharịa ya ụbụrụ. Si Kenya kpọrịa yo ala Nigeria. The same man kwara na agwa anyị, anyị jere visit onye ndu. Kpacharakwa na anyị kpọba IFEANYI nga onye ndu no. Anyị amakwaghị o bu na akpụrụ gaga. IFEANYI, be careful. Stop going to visit our leader. You are not welcomed. Be careful. Whatever you carry, back to you, back to sender. Anybody that go there to put any juju on our leader, we say back to sender, back to sender, back to sender, back to sender. You cannot get him. There's no way. You cannot get him. So, my people, I think we have to take it from here. We have to take it from here today. I get back to sender. Back to sender. They can't get him. I get baby my cool night. You don't know who I am now. All our ESM members, all our Biafra people, Umaki, Umaka Biafra, they don't know who I am. And then I try to talk about Biafra. Because I can let you know they better no much in Katina cannot do it. Katina cannot put it there. I get when married. I get when married. Who tried to plan? Pagano. Anybody that comes to Biafra land, to Igbo land, to fight, our land will bury them all. We are the winners. Nobody can take it from us. We will always expose them. All those vultures.